Today the strategy I'm sharing with you is for trading spikes, and it's called a Deriv Shark strategy. Now you can check out our Telegram channel and then join for some free signals and other services. This is just an RSI strategy, but we are using the RSI very differently. Now set the RSI to period 14, then come to the levels, do the same settings, the buy and the sell at 20 and 80. You have the 95 and 5, then the 60, the shark bear jaw, and then the RSI level 40, call it the shark bull jaw, and click on done. Now first you are going to look for RSI. You are going to look for RSI period 14 to touch the 5 level, right? It spikes to the shark bear jaw, right? So you are going to look for RSI to cross this level, and also for RSI to cross this level, which is the shark bear jaw, right? Once RSI crosses the level 5 without spiking and then spikes to the shark bear jaw like this. Now when RSI comes back and touch period and touch the level 20, as you can see there. So let me bring in another arrow. You wait for RSI to come back and then touch the level 20. Okay, at this point you will see that there is a formation of something that we usually call a divergence, right? You can see that here the market is moving in a downtrend, but here you are looking at something like this. All right, so it's some form of a divergence, but at the same time it looks like a shark which has opened its mouth, right? So you can see that this is the eyes. This is the eyes of the shark. You can turn your screen to look at it. So after the formation of the upper jaw, and then price spikes to the shark bear jaw, which is here. Now when price returns to the RSI level 20 like this, then you enter a trade for spikes. You enter a trade right at this level. So that is 1:3. Okay, so here is another beautiful setup that we see right here. Now you can see that RSI crossed the level 20 around this side. Wait for price to spike back to the shark bear jaw right at this point. So once it crosses the shark bear jaw, don't wait for price to get to the 80 level. You should just get to the 60 level, which is a shark bear jaw like this. Then wait for RSI to come back and then touch the level 20, right? Giving you some sort of a divergence. So you can see from here. Here looks like it's going down. When you look within the RSI, you can see that price is moving upwards. Okay. And also when you look at your screen clearly, you can see that it looks like a shark with its mouth open. So what I like to do is I like to give it some eyes right here. So that is the eyes. Okay, so you enter your trade right around here. Set your stop loss at 10 to 15 candles, then you target risk reward of 1:3. All right, so that will be somewhere around here, 1:3. So that is it. Now let's look for a sell setup. So this is PIN X600 indices. And this is a very good setup. Okay, this will show the kind of dynamics in the strategy. So first, you are going to wait for RSI to cross both level 80 and then level 95 here like this. So you can see that the usual RSI strategies that people teach, once it crosses level 80, then you take your trade right around here. And when you do that, usually it is going to result in losses. As you can see here, you can't tell me that you want to hold this trade until it gets here and then spike. No. So that is it. You wait for it to cross like that, and then you are going to wait for RSI to spike back and then touch the shark bull jaw, which is here. You know, for buys, for sales, it has to touch the shark bull jaw around here like this. Okay, which is the level 40. So once it touches the level 40 and then comes back to the level 80, that is where you are going to take your trade entry. So let's bring this right here. Once it makes it back to level 80, right around here, you'll notice the formation of something like a divergence, right? You could see that here looks like an uptrend. But here looks like a downtrend. Sorry. And if you should turn your screen to landscape, you can see that this looks like a shark's jaw. This is the upper jaw, and then this is the lower jaw, like that. So I like to give it some eyes. You can see that these are sure entries. Once you wait for the setup to play out, you will get a very sure entry. So you take your entry around this point, you leave your stop loss. You leave your stop loss about 10 to 15 candles right there, like that. Then you set your TP to 1:3, somewhere like this point. That is, you can also check out our Telegram channel where I'll be calling some free signals and other services as well.